Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're working on the little tractor. So we're trying to get the axle fixed on it. So you can kind of see what's happened here. This is parts of it here. This is the housing. This is the axle where the wheel bolts on and goes through. This broke off right here. So couldn't really find any parts for this thing. This here's the interplanetary gear. This is where the axle broke off. You can see it right there. So since we couldn't get any parts for it, what we're going to do now is we're going to make a temporary deal, put it on here. The tractor is going to be two-wheel drive for now. Hopefully we can find an axle for this thing at some point, and then we can put it back like it was. So basically we had that housing right there that we took off, and we made another piece that's going to replace that. So what we did was took a piece of 1/2-inch plate steel, which you can see right here. The sun's pretty bright over here, but we bought a 12-inch square of 1/2-inch plate steel, and we sawed and hacked and trying to get it down to about what the gasket size is. Then we bored a big hole in the middle, and then what we bought was, let's tip up one side, and then we got a hub assembly off of like for a 1/2-ton 4-wheel drive pickup that the wheel bearing assembly bolts on. And so that's what you see here. That's what this flange and everything is right here. That's all part of the wheel bearing assembly that bolts on. So we bored the hole and drilled and tapped holes for that, and well, that bolts on. The big bolts you see here in the center, that's basically just there to plug the axle hole, because the housing on the tractor still has grease in it, and we don't want that pouring out. So
and also to hold the bearings together, because press fit I don't think's enough.
Yeah. And then we had to drill the wheel out a little bit bigger. The lug bolt holes on the wheel, had to drill them out a little bit bigger to fit these bigger studs. But the 6-hole Chevy pattern was the correct pattern for the wheel, so we can use the same wheel back on the tractor. So this will have it where it rolls again, but it's going to be two-wheel drive. So unless we choose to pull the front off the rear end, the front rear end, and weld the spider gears up in it, which would make a three-wheel pulling tractor out of it. But if we do that, it kind of kills it to be able to fix it back like it was. So we're not going to do that today, but we are going to put this wheel hub assembly on it and make it work, make it usable again. So I guess you want to see about sticking that on there then. Let's set the tripod up over here. Hopefully that fits in there okay. That's what we're hoping anyway. So still got a good gasket on there, so hopefully that's going to be all right for now. It didn't actually break anything in the housing, just the axle snapped off, which is really kind of weird because these have all these little tractors have a pretty cheesy drive shaft set up. I think that one piece is supposed to go on the bottom, Perry.
That's where we had it planned for, but when we put it on here the other day, I think we got the plate switched over.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab a wrench for that. What size was that, you remember?
15, I believe. I think there's 15.
15. That looks like a socket that fit back on there also. Nope. This is kind of some backwoods engineering here to get this thing going here, but a two-wheel drive tractor is better than no tractor. We've got a big counterweight we can put on the back of it when we're not using the blade. If we're using the bucket, which that's quite a bit, just about 1,000 pound weight. Put all that stuff up where it's going to stay dry. So you have to put all that stuff up where it's going to stay dry somewhere.
Yeah. Find something to put it in. All right, got it bolted on there. Double roll, so that's not all bad. So, let's see if it's actually finally put the wheel back on now. Get on.
Sweet. All right, ready to tighten up the wheel on it now.
That'll make it steer better.
Looks like the little tractor's ready to roll again. That's pretty cool. So that'll be pretty good. Like I say, at least it'll be maybe two-wheel drive, but like I say, two-wheel drive tractor is better than no tractor. So at least we can get some stuff done with it. So Perry's got to spread a bunch of gravel, and without the tractor, we're going to have to rent something to do it. So hopefully that'll help us out now, and it'll have the tractor going. We'll show a little test run of it here in a little bit. Show you what that looks like. Make sure it works. All right, little tractor's back down on its wheels again. Let's see if it drives. Little tractor drives again. Original wheel on this side. And the modified version on this side. It does. Alright, we're going to put the blade on it and put it to work.